Hi guys, my name is Jacob. Welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be talking to you guys about something that I've been working on for a while. I have been working on losing weight because, as you can see, I am overweight. So I've been working on that. My doctor said I need to work on it because I have a family history of diabetes and high cholesterol and blood pressure problems. Luckily, so far I haven't had any problems with those. No high blood pressure, no diabetes, nothing like that. So I'm so happy because you have no idea what it's like to look down at the scale and see that you've lost a good chunk of your weight. You have no idea, unless you're in my situation, you have no idea what it's like to feel that pride. And the other day when I weighed myself, in the past 5 months I have lost a grand total of 50 pounds. And I am so happy with myself. I already said that. I already said the past 5 months. Okay, so let's keep going. So in the time that I did that I lost the weight, I realized that I was having lots of trouble with my weight, with breathing trouble and stuff like that because of my weight, and it causes some problems with my self-esteem. Of course, it does with anybody. And but I still love myself, which everybody should. Everybody should love themselves for who they are, no matter size, shape, anything like that. Race, sexual orientation. Nobody should hate themselves for who they are. So when I looked at the scale and saw I lost 50 pounds, the first time, I got excited. A little while after that, I found out that I lost 20 more. I had lost a grand total of 70 pounds. When I looked at the scale that day, I cried. I literally cried because I was so happy. A couple weeks later, get back on the scale. Guess what? I gained back 20 pounds. But I'm still excited because I have lost 50 pounds. Okay, so I didn't want to see my starting weight. I weigh 350 pounds now. So I weighed at the beginning 400 pounds. That was my highest weight. And that really affected me. Because, I mean, not in a self-esteem sort of way, but in myself, I was disappointed because I got to that weight. And I know there are people out there who are struggling more than I am. And there are people out there who are struggling less than I am with losing weight and with their self-esteem and their appearance. Which, everybody struggles with that. I'm so proud of myself because I have gotten down to 350. Whether I lost more and then gained it back or not, I'm still on my way back to that point. I'm on my way back to 330, which is what I had weighed when I lost the 70 pounds. And I'm proud of myself for losing the 70 pounds. Even though I did gain it back, I'm proud of myself because I got to that point, and I know I can again. And if you're out there struggling, you can too. And it's not even, yeah, exercise helps, but what I did was not solely exercise. I started to drink less soft drinks and eat less food, period. I had to cut down my food. You can still eat what you love, but you have to cut down. You have to try and have smaller portions, and you have to drink lots of water, which is what I learned. Water, water, water. Best thing to drink when you're trying to lose weight is water. And I am so happy with myself that I have lost this weight, that I've powered through and persevered to this point. And it makes me want to talk about some things, because I mean, as long as I've been overweight, I've been called overweight or obese and stuff like that. And it bothers me because words like that, they seem harsh, sharp, like they're wrong. And I don't feel like being overweight is wrong. Being overweight is not a wrong thing. And trust me, I know, because I've been called names by people before. People have made fun of my weight. Not just my weight, but other things too, but it doesn't matter. I don't mind that. Because people aren't me. But I have a question for everybody out there. Why can't we come up with a good word for overweight, obese, that kind of stuff? I mean, there are supposed good words, like fluffy, cuddly, plump, chunky. Those aren't good words. Who the hell came up with those? Who calls somebody who's overweight fluffy? Seriously. Fluffy, cuddly is a little better, but it's not something you can put into casual conversation. Plump. Am I a freaking turkey? No, not a turkey. Not a turkey. Overweight. Now the bad words. Not, okay, we're not five, it's not curse words or anything, but I mean, overweight, fat, obese, plump, huge, and chunky. Plump and chunky are on both ones. Because, I mean, while you may try and be cute and say the person is plump or they're chunky, like a little baby, call a little baby plump and chunky, they're still offensive. Extremely offensive. To me, at least. I'm not chunky. I am, for lack of a better term, overweight. And that's why I wish people would come up with better terms for this. Because, I mean, being overweight is not a bad thing. The health issues are bad. And they're manageable when you're overweight. You should still exercise and stuff. I mean, of course. But it's hard to lose the weight. People act like it should be an easy thing. Like you should just shed it all in one night. Just like I dream a genie and the weight's gone. But that's not how it happens. For over a year, I have been really, really struggling with this. Because I went to my doctor, and that's when I hit the 400 mark. After I realized that I needed to lose weight because, I mean, I knew I needed to lose weight before, but it wasn't as pressing of an issue because I was younger. I was little. I was a teenager. It didn't matter to me. I sat at home at night reading books anyways. Why did it matter? Now I'm a 22-year-old who wants to get on his own, but is having a hard time because of anxiety and stuff. But anyways, there's nothing bad about being overweight. Nothing bad about being who you are. I love being me, and yes, sometimes I do have issues with my appearance. As people do say hurtful things, but most of the time they don't know me. People that have said things to me, they don't know who I am, what I'm about. There was a girl in elementary school who would run around calling me Fat Batman. What the hell is that? Little girl had no imagination. She called me Frisch's Big Boy, Fat Batman, and stuff like that. First of all, Frisch's Big Boy is awesome. He's not fat. He's not fat. He's just big. That's it. Big. But, I mean, this girl couldn't get creative at all. In the end, because she was following me around calling me names, I was going to get punished by the principal. He's going to sit me and her on the wall at recess and make us sit together because I didn't want to be friends with her because she was treating me like crap. Is that really necessary? No, it's not necessary at all. To sit me, to punish the person that's being bullied is ridiculous. To punish a person who is being ridiculed for what they look like or who they are is ridiculous. But if people get to know me, they know that I'm actually a book-loving, intelligent, dream-seeking writer who is a member of the superhero fandom and who cares about people. Nobody should ever say a cross word to somebody without getting to know them first. Ever. You don't talk about somebody behind their back when you don't know them. Are you serious? If you don't know a person, you don't talk about them behind their back, and then you don't make up things, and you don't say things about them that are untrue. I mean, if you hear things, it doesn't mean they're actual fact. I mean, I have struggled. I know how hard it is to struggle with weight and stuff. And there are other people out there struggling, and they're getting called names and treated horrible because they don't fit into your perfect little bubble. What's wrong? I mean, just because a person isn't fit with a six-pack and frickin' golden skin doesn't mean that they're not a good person. Doesn't mean they don't have a great personality. It doesn't mean that you should go around saying things about them or treating them like crap. I mean, if you don't know a person, if you don't get to know them, you can't say anything about them. Maybe they are actually a horrible person. But maybe they're not. Maybe the reason why they're snarky and just sharp to you is because they've been in places because they've been treated wrong. They have to put up a defensive wall, defensive personality, because they've been treated horribly by other people. So the moral of this story is get to know somebody before you can actually say something to them. I got a little off track because I was talking about how I lost the weight, but the moral of this story is to get to know someone. Don't write them off because of how they look or how they act. Be there. Get to know them, and if they are hateful and jerks, just go somewhere else. You don't have to say anything about them. Just to be you and let them be them, and you can be fine. You can have an amazing relationship with people if you actually get to know them. That's the whole point of life, is to get to know people and find out, do they fit in with me? It doesn't matter if they're fit. It's do they fit with you, because your personality. And I hope that this message gets to people, and that those of you out there struggling like I am, whether you're overweight or not, but struggling with finding who you are and finding your spot, your place in this whole big, wide, attacking world. Think about being who you are.